Okay, good afternoon, children. In the previous session also, I explained you about the question tags. So let us revise once again what is a question tag and what are the rules to be followed in the question tags. So question tags are the questions. Question tags are the questions which are added to a statement. For example, I am very happy, aren't I? I am very happy is a statement. So the question tag for the statement I am very happy is aren't I? He is he is very happy, isn't he? So question tags are the question tags are nothing but questions. Why nothing but questions? Because a question tag is going to be ended with a question mark, an interrogative mark. So that is the reason question tags are nothing but questions which are added to a statement. So now the sentences are divided into positive statements and negative statements. So rule number 1, a positive statement takes the negative tag. Just like that, a negative statement takes the positive tag. A positive statement and a positive, what is meant by positive sentence? A sentence which is not having no and not are called as positive sentences. A sentence which is having a sentence which is having no and not is called, they are called as negative sentences. So positive sentence means, I hope you understood what is a positive sentence. Which is not having a negative is called as a positive sentence. A positive sentence takes the negative tag and a negative sentence takes the positive tag. So rule number 1 is a positive sentence takes the negative tag, and the second rule is a negative statement takes the positive tag. And we have to remove the negative in it. And coming to the imperative sentences, for example, what is meant by imperative sentences? The requests, commands, and orders are called as imperative sentences. The imperative sentences, when any imperative sentence is given, you need not see whether that sentence is in positive or negative. For example, open the books. Who has to open the books? You have to open the books. Get me a glass of water. Who has to get a glass of water? You. Get me a glass of water. You have to get me a glass of water. Generally, in imperative sentences, the subject is implied you. Get out of the class. You get out of the class. Stand up on the bench. You stand up on the bench. So that's why what I am trying to say is, so when any imperative sentence is given, so how can you identify in imperative sentences? 90% the imperative sentences they are not having subject. So the subject is implied you. So that's why any imperative sentence is given, the common answer is will you. Open the books, will you? Get out of the class, will you? Please bring me a glass of water, will you? Open the books, will you? So just like that, when any imperative sentence is given, you need not see whether that sentence is a positive sentence or a negative sentence. Common answer is will you. Open the books, will you. Get out of the class, will you. Stand up on the bench, will you. Shut your mouth, will you. So just like that, for all the imperative sentences, the common answer is will you. Rule number 3, that's what I said now. And rule number 4. What is the rule number 4? For example, any sentence started with let us go to a movie, shall we? Let us discuss the matter, shall we? So any sentence started with let us is treated as a suggestion. So for all the suggestions, how can you identify it is a suggestion? Any sentence started with let is a suggestion. So in this case also, if any sentence started with let, letters or let, you treat that sentence as a suggestion, and again you need not say whether that sentence is positive or negative. The common answer is shall we. And again, the proper nouns should not be written at the end of the question tag. Only the pronouns should be written. So, how many kinds of pronouns are there? So many kinds of pronouns are there. Mainly, first personal pronouns. I and we are the first personal pronouns, and you is the second personal pronoun. She, he, she, it, they are all third personal pronouns. When we are writing question tags, the proper nouns should never be used. Instead of proper nouns, you have to use the pronoun. What is a pronoun? A pronoun is a word which is used instead of a noun. And the next rule is, there are some sentences, there are some words which are called as semi-negatives in English. He hardly comes to school. It means he never comes to school. She seldom see movies. She seldom sees movies. She never see movies. So there are some semi-negatives in English: hardly, rarely, seldom, barely, few, and these are all called as semi-negatives. Semi means not half. So in mathematics, semi means half. So any sentence is having the words like hardly, barely, rarely, seldom, and what is that? A few. These words should be treated as negative sentences. So they will take a positive tag because they are hardly, barely, rarely, seldom, few. These words will do the work of a negative. So that's why they are called as semi-negatives in English. Okay? He hardly comes to school. And it is a he hardly comes to school is a negative sentence. Why? He hardly and the semi-negative kabatti, that sentence should be treated as a negative sentence, and the answer is positive tag. Okay, let us go to some exercises we'll do in the question tags. He finished the work in time. It is a statement. So it is a positive statement. It is a positive statement. So it takes a negative tag. But without the help of special verbs, that is, am, are, was, were, do, does, did, will, would, shall, should, can, could, may, might, must, need, used to, ought to, dare. So these are 24 special verbs. So without the help of these verbs, we cannot form a question tags. This sentence is not having any special verb, but main verb is there. So this sentence is not having is, am, are, was, were, do, does, did, have, has, had, will, would, shall, should, can, could, may, might, must, need, used to, dare to, ought to. ఆ వర్డ్స్ ఏమీ లేవు కాబట్టి ఇచ్చిన సెంటెన్స్లో వీ హ్యావ్ టు టేక్ ద హెల్ప్ ఆఫ్ మెయిన్ వెర్బ్. మెయిన్ వెర్బ్ V2లో ఉంటే వీ హ్యావ్ టు టేక్ ద హెల్ప్ ఆఫ్ did. Now here there is no special verb in it. So that's the reason you have to see the main verb is there. What is the main verb? Finished. Finish, finished, finished. The main verb is in simple past tense. Simple past tense lo undi kabatti take the help of did. So did is a special verb. So he finished the work in time. It's a positive sentence. That's why it takes a negative. Did plus negative, and negative should not be written in the expanded form. negative always should be written in the contracted form. So that's why didn't he. So what is the answer? He finished the homework in time. It is a positive sentence. Once again I am repeating. He finished the work in time is a positive sentence, and besides that there is no helping verb in it. So is am or was verb ఏ అలాంటివి ఏమీ లేవు కాబట్టి మెయిన్ వెర్బ్ ఉంది కాబట్టి మెయిన్ వెర్బ్ we have to take the main verb into consideration. మెయిన్ వెర్బ్ V2లో ఉంటే did తీసుకుంటాం. మెయిన్ వెర్బ్ సింపుల్ ప్రెజెంట్ టెన్స్లో ఉంటే డూ తీసుకుంటాం. మెయిన్ వెర్బ్ V5లో ఉంటే we will take the help of does. అంటే if any special verb is not there in the sentence, if any special verb is not there in the given sentence, we have to take the help of do. If the main verb is in present tense, we have to take the help of did. If the main verb is in simple past, if the main verb is in V5, that is present indefinite, we have to take the help of does. So when the main verb is not there, we have to take the help of do. We have to take the help of did. We have to take the help of does. When the main verb is not given, when the helping verb or special verb is not given in the sentence, we have to take the help of main verb. If the main verb is in present tense, take the help of do. అంటే డూని డూతో ఫినిష్ చేయండి క్వశ్చన్ ట్యాగ్ని. If the main verb is in simple past, write the answer with did. If the main verb is in present indefinite అంటే ఏంటి? V1 plus S or ES is called as present indefinite. సో V5లో ఉంటే డస్ యొక్క హెల్ప్ తీసుకోండి. సో నెక్స్ట్ you teach English. Once again, this is also a positive sentence. This is also a positive sentence and there is no special verb in it. So, what is the main verb? Teach. Teach is what? Simple present tense. V1లో ఉంది. V1లో ఉంటే ఏం తీసుకోవాలి? We have to take the help of do. So, do plus negative. Don't. Pronoun is clearly given. So the answer is, you teach English, don't you? You do not teach English, do you? He drinks too much. Here also it's a positive sentence. Here also there is no main verb. Is, am, or, was, were, do, does, did, have, has, had, will, would, shall, should, can, could, may, might, must, need, use it to, dare to, ought to. ఆ 24 verbsలో ఏమీ లేవు కాబట్టి we have to take the main verb. What is the main verb? Drink, drank, drank, drinking, drink, drank, drunk, drinking, drinks. Drinks is V5. V5లో ఉంటే హెల్ప్ తీసుకోవాలి, డస్ తీసుకోవాలి. డస్ ప్లస్ నెగిటివ్. నెగిటివ్ షుడ్ నాట్ బి రిటర్న్ ఇన్ ద ఎక్స్. డజంట్ అని రాయకూడదు. డస్ నాట్ అని రాయకూడదు. ఏమని రాయాలి? డజంట్. డస్ నాట్ అంటే ఎక్స్పాండెడ్ ఫామ్, డజంట్ అంటే కాంట్రాక్టెడ్ ఫామ్. ఇన్ ద క్వశ్చన్ ట్యాగ్ the negative always should be written in the contracted form. He drinks too much. Doesn't he? Gopi left for Mumbai. Again, there is no special verb in it. So I am clearly underlining, my dear students. So there is, if any helping verb is there, I don't underline. This one, first sentence, the second sentence, the third sentence and the fourth sentence, they are not having special verbs. They are having main verbs only. In such case, what we have to do? We have to take the help of auxiliaries. ప్రెజెంట్ టెన్స్లో ఉంటే డూ తీసుకోవాలి, పాస్ట్ టెన్స్లో ఉంటే డిడ్ తీసుకోవాలి, అండ్ ప్రజెంట్ ఇండెఫినెట్ అంటే V5లో ఉంటే డస్ తీసుకోవాలి. హీ లెఫ్ట్, లీవ్ లెఫ్ట్ లెఫ్ట్ V2లో ఉంది కాబట్టి ఇక్కడ V1, ఇక్కడ V2లో ఉంది కాబట్టి టేక్ ద హెల్ప్ ఆఫ్ డిడ్. డిడ్ ప్లస్ నెగిటివ్ ప్లస్ ప్రొనౌన్, డిడ్ ప్లస్ నెగిటివ్ ప్లస్ ప్రొనౌన్, did plus negative plus pronoun. Didn't he? Gopi left for Mumbai, didn't he? Vasu plays chess very well. This sentence is also not having any special verb. So this sentence is not having any special verb. But main verb is there or not? Plays is main verb. Play, played, played, playing, plays. అంటే V5లో ఉంది. V5లో అంటే ఏం తీసుకోవాలి? డస్ తీసుకోవాలి. డస్ ప్లస్ negative plus pronoun plus question mark. Vasu plays chess very well, doesn't he? Here I told you Vasu is a proper noun, name of a person. You should not write doesn't Vasu. You should write in the form of a pronoun but not a proper noun. So Vasu plays chess very well, doesn't he? Anil reads French fluently. Again, all these sentences are not having special verbs. The first sentence is having main verb, the second sentence is having main verb, the third sentence is having main verb, the fourth sentence is having main verb, and the fifth sentence is also having main verb, and the sixth sentence also is having only main verb but not the special verb. So that's why reads is the main verb. Read, read, read. Read, read, read. Reading, reads. అంటే V5లో ఉంది. Take the help of does. Doesn't Anil reads French fluently? Doesn't he? Doesn't he? Children enjoy music. Children enjoy music. Again, enjoy, special verb. So is, am, are, was, were, do, does, did, will, would, shall, should, can, could, may, might, need to, used to, ought to, dare to. There is no such kind of any verb in this sentence. So enjoy, enjoyed, enjoyed, enjoying, enjoys. So V1లో ఉంది కాబట్టి take the help of do. Do plus negative plus negative plus. Here children is plural. Child is singular. Children is plural. So that's why you have to write a plural pronoun. Don't they. Don't they is the answer. So once again I'm repeating, my dear children, we are discussing from the previous class question tags. Question tags are the questions which are added to the statements. When we are doing question tags, we have to follow some rules. A positive sentence takes the form of a negative tag, and negative sentence take the positive tag, and the proper nouns should not be written at the end of the question tag, and all the imperative sentences will take a common a common tag, that is will you, and what is that, there are some words called as semi negatives, the words which are having words like hardly, rarely, barely, and few and seldom, those sentences, they should be treated as negative sentences because they have semi negatives in it. So they always take a plural, what is that, they always take a positive tag because they are treated as negative sentences. So let us do some kind of sentences which are having semi negatives. He seldom goes to movies. Here, seldom is a semi-negative. So forget about semi-negative. Seldom is a negative. Seldom is a negative. Because it is having a negative, it should be treated as a negative sentence. So a negative sentence takes which tag? A positive tag. So this sentence goes, go, went, gone, going, goes. V5 లో ఉంది కాబట్టి డస్ తీసుకోండి. This is already a negative sentence. Why it is a negative sentence? Because it is having a negative in it. Seldom is a negative. Rarely is a negative. Hardly is a negative. Barely is a negative. Okay, and few is a negative. So those sentences which are having hardly, rarely, barely, few, and seldom, they always treated as negative sentences. So the answer is positive tag only because they are negative sentences. Does plus pronoun plus question mark. So does he is the answer. You love your parents. Once again, a positive sentence. So this sentence is also not having special verb. So that's why love, loved, loved, loving, loves. V1 లో ఉంది కాబట్టి take the help of do. Do plus negative plus pronoun. Don't you. The answer is don't you. You didn't wait. Here negative ఉంది. This sentence is not a positive sentence. Negative ఉంది కాబట్టి నెగిటివ్ సర్కిల్ చేయండి. సర్కిల్ చేశారంటే we should not write the negative. So did plus pronoun plus question mark. Did you? You didn't wait. Did you? We go now. Once again a positive sentence. So in this also no special verb. So go, went, gone, going, goes. V1 లో ఉంది కాబట్టి do తీసుకోండి. Because it is a positive sentence, add a negative. So don't we. And again You knew that before. You knew that. You knew that before. So here, once again, a positive sentence. No, knew, no, knew, known, knowing, knows. Knew, V2లో ఉంది. V2లో ఉంటే did తీసుకోండి. Did plus negative plus pronoun. Didn't you? Didn't you? Padma broke the jug. Again, a negative positive sentence. Padma broke, break, broke, broken, breaking, breaks. So V2 లో ఉంది. V2 అంటే we have to take the help of did. Did plus negative plus pronoun plus question mark. Didn't. You should not write the proper noun Padma. Didn't she is the answer. Didn't she is the answer. Next, few students ask questions. I told you, my dear children, few is a negative. So few is a negative. So semi-negative. Few, hardly, rarely, seldom, barely. Those words are negatives. Because of that reason, this sentence should be treated as a negative sentence. The answer should be positive. సో ఆస్క్ V1లో ఉంది కాబట్టి డూ తీసుకోండి. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ బికాస్ ఇట్స్ ఏ నెగిటివ్ సెంటెన్స్. నెగిటివ్ షుడ్ నాట్ బి రిపీటెడ్. డూ ప్లస్ ఫ్యూ స్టూడెంట్స్ ప్లూరల్లో ఉంది. డూ దే ఈజ్ ద ఆన్సర్. సో వన్స్ అగైన్ ఐఎమ్ రిపీటింగ్, ఫ్యూ స్టూడెంట్స్ ఆస్క్ క్వశ్చన్స్. సో ఫ్యూ స్టూడెంట్స్, ఫ్యూ అన్నది నెగిటివ్ కాబట్టి it is a negative sentence. A negative sentence takes the help of a positive tag. So that's why this sentence should be treated as a negative sentence. So that's why it will take the negative tag. So in this sentence also there is no special verb. There is main verb only. Asked, asking and asks. So V1లో ఉంది కాబట్టి డూ తీసుకోవాలి. Why I have written they? Because student is singular and students are plural. So that's the reason I have written a plural pronoun. So do they is the answer. Let's help him. So comes once again. I'm coming to the explanation part. Any sentence started with letters, don't see whether that sentence is positive or negative. Write blindly, shall we. Any sentence started with letters, it is treated as a suggestion. Then you need not see whether that sentence is in positive sentence or negative sentence. అలాంటప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తారంటే బ్లైండ్గా write shall we and put the question tag. Okay, thank you. We'll continue the same topic in the next period also, in the next session also. Thank you, my dear children.